Hi, I'm Ferris J, and this time last year I made a series of videos from my garden called Lessons from My Garden. And today I'm out again, this time in my front garden, and I'm in front of what should be a beautiful mixed wildflower bed, a raised bed. As you can see, it's not a raised bed at all, and as I was out pruning and weeding this, it suddenly occurred to me that this is another message from my garden that's a life message, and this one is about balance. I always say in the garden that, you know, we can have different elements of our lives, different elements of our work, and it comes up like a garden where there'll be some things that will bloom in spring, some in summer, some are perennial and they tick over. And the ideal is to get a balance between all those elements. So whether that's elements of your work, like me, I do a lot of different types of work, or the balance between work, rest, play, family, social life. And this is a great example to me of what happens when that balance goes off kilter. I had sown a whole variety of seeds, and one in particular has dominated, and I didn't really pay attention at first, and this is the result. It's basically a monoculture. It's that one plant has taken over. But like other issues in our life where one part of our lives goes out of balance, one takes over and it throws everything out of kilter, nothing else gets a look in. There are often ways to salvage it, to change it. Now in the garden it's easy. What I'm going to do is what I was doing when I got inspired to make this video, is I'm pruning, I'm cutting them back. And when I do that, what do I find? Underneath, there are other plants. Underneath I have here, you can see my hand, that's a beautiful mallow. This is another plant underneath. There are things, now some may not come, but some are salvageable. And I always believe that in our lives as well, no matter what the situation and how things have got out of balance, there's usually a way to rein it back in. Once you've, first of all, had awareness, like I looked outside and thought, that's a bit of a sea of yellow, isn't it? Let's then take action, take inspired action. So for me, it's cutting this back. And it does make me wonder where this reflects in my own life. And I wonder for those of you watching, if there are areas in your life where that has happened. I know for me, I haven't done a lot of videos for my animal work this year at all. Other areas have taken over. I haven't even spent that much time in the garden, as you can see from this riot of yellow behind me. So it's a good reminder for me too of, okay, it's time to tend to this. It's time to get more balance between the different areas of my life as well as my garden. So I was inspired to share that with you today, and I hope it can get you to reflect on your life and where you can regain a bit of control, regain a bit of balance when things have gone, hopefully quite not as wayward as this, but when things are a bit out of balance and a bit out of kilter. So that's it for today. Bye.